Crude oil, we start with daily chart. You want to see how we can look for trade. Anyway, based on daily chart right now, I'm looking for this. We want to see how we can, whether we can get the sell or not. In this case, we move to forward chart. All right. Based on forward chart, as I mentioned, when we check the based on daily chart, we mentioned we mostly will be more interested in the sell. The first reason is in terms of the risk and reward. And the second, we're looking for the bigger picture. We're putting this one in relative to this. Okay, it doesn't mean the price cannot continue move higher. It can, even we can get the trade, all right, for buying, but mostly we will be more interested for sell. Because if we look at this, we can put in relative to this as a correction for one move up. Okay, even if there is a continue, we can expect the price to continue and break the top. But for me, I will be more interested if I get the sell rather than buy. Okay, the reason is if we move to 1 hour chart, as I mentioned, the way is correcting here, we cannot get really good trade setup for buy. Okay, and even I mentioned if we look for sell in terms of the risk and reward, it can give us better trade setup. Anyway, any sell from here with a sharp move flag, this is where we can look for sell, and we're looking for the continuation as a sharp move, not the corrective move. And if the price break this low, the target we're looking for is 59.5. Then we see whether there is a continuation or not. Okay, and again, as I mentioned, we are more interested in the sell. It doesn't mean the price cannot continue up move. Even we can expect the price continue and retest the top. Okay, the reason is we don't want to look for uh, buy. As I mentioned, first is risk and reward, and second the waves forming here. Okay, technically we can look at this one as a flat in relative to this for one move up. But if we want to look for trade, the only way is to have entry above this, which I'm not going to look for that. The only times I will look for buy if we get the correction here, proper correction for buy. This is the only reason. I mean, the only times we can look for buy. Then from there we don't need to look for sell, right? But if the price continue from here, if I get any sharp move flag, then this is the second option to look for buy. Then from there, yes, we can look for buy for continuation. The target will be the breakout of the stop. But from what I have right now, any sell, I will take the sell. I mentioned we are more interested in the sell. Even we can expect this one to turn to a more corrective. The corrective move in relative to this. All right. Anyway, we don't have any trade set up, and right now, even if the price continue move higher, we are not interested in the buy. The only times you can look for buy, either this one turn to a bigger correction, it confirm for us for the next move, or we get the sharp move. Based on what we have right now, we are more interested in the sell. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.